Alright guys, so I wanted to show you a replacement of a brake rotors of a 2001 BMW 330CI. So pretty simple, already took out the tire, secured the vehicle. It's very simple. We have one bolt right here, which is a hex. I believe that's 6 millimeter. And then we got 2 16s right here in the back that hold the brake caliper into place. So I untightened both of those bolts, and basically once I remove them, I'll be able to get the brake caliper out of my way. Typically what we need to do is we need to hold that zip tie the brake caliper up here for the shock absorber. So let me remove those couple of bolts. I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. So it's very simple. You don't even have, you just have to push the brake pads a little bit outward. That way you can put, once you remove the old brake rotor, you can put the new one in there. So it's very simple. Okay, so I remove those 2 bolts. Now we can just take the brake caliper out. And good idea is to put a zip tie up there. This is a real small one, but hopefully I'll manage. Yeah, this is tiny. Why did I get that tiny one? I don't know. I need another zip tie here. It's fine, we can just put it away for now. I just want to make sure it's not gonna fall down. Honey, can you go give me a zip tie? There's a small zip tie, one of those right there. Então, eu corre. O corre na fala. Tá. Alright. Thank you. Okay, so let me zip tie this so I can do it the right way first. Okay, now that's more like it. Alright. So yeah, it's not a good idea for this to hang because there's a brake lines and there's a brake fluid. So that's the most secure way you can do that. Then we got, I suggest you loosen that bolt prior to taking the brake rotor out. And once you remove it, there you go. You got the old brake rotor out. Now what we need to do is take a wire brush, clean the wheel bearing area right here real quick. It's a good idea to kind of clean that one up with a wire brush. You want to do it with a wire brush. So real quick, take you a minute, make sure it's clean. I just want to smoothen that area because on the brake rotors I got at eBay, there's a little grease, so I want to make sure that they'll be able to fit in there nice and smoothly. Okay, that should be good enough. And now we take the new rotor, which is right here. I got those at eBay, 55 bucks, I believe, brand new ones. The reason why I'm replacing those as well, forgot to mention that, is because there's a vibration when braking, and that's typically most common thing is brake rotors. Of course, it could be like it could be control arm bushings as well. It's never certain, but since those rotors looks like they do need replacement in my eyes, so that's why I decided to take a chance. So once you tighten that one up, make sure that your wheel bolts are able to go in and out. That way you make sure you didn't put it in anger or something like that. So I will make sure that all my bolts are okay. I'll make sure I'll be able to put the wheel back on without having to take everything apart. Okay, and then the last thing, I just want to show that real quick right here. Loosen the cap of the brake fluid. That way you can push that caliper for the brake pad out. So if you want to go back here, what you want to do, even if you hand push it, that might work. Just put a little bit of pressure on it. That way you can put the new caliper back on. Yeah, that should do it. And then just cut the zip tie. And then see if that will slide back in there. And it will. Yeah, just because I pushed it out a little bit. And then make sure everything right here is lined up nicely. Make sure that the bolts are in alignment with that brake caliper. So one of them is, so just put them on. And then the next one is as well. And like I said, what I use is I use the small ratchet right here with a 16 millimeter. Smaller the better, that way you can tighten up easier. Oops, I'm going the wrong way here. Then just tighten it. Once you tighten those two, then we can make sure that the bolt that holds the brake rotor is tightened, and we're ready to put the wheel back on, put some pressure on the brake, start the car, test drive it, see how is the vibration when braking. Hopefully it goes away, and then all of that. This is really easy job right here, especially when it doesn't include the brake pad replacement. The reason why it doesn't include on this car is because those brake pads are actually good. They don't need replacement quite yet. So when they don't need replacement, no reason to do. If you're gonna replace rotors, you always want two of them. So yeah, tighten it. Don't go too hard on it. Just make sure it's tight. You know, eventually if you gotta hold on to the car for a while, you wanna, you know, make sure you'll be able to untie them in the screw in the future without much effort. Then we just take this out, take the bolts off, and then make sure it's all tightened right here, which I will right now. Yes, this is pretty good. I always check it for the suspension, see how it is. Those control arm bushings on that vehicle actually seem pretty new. It seems all pretty tight to me. So yeah, there you go. Then just put the wheel back on. Make sure all your lug nuts are tightened. I would recommend the OEM bolt for the wheels, which on this BMW is that one right here. And yeah, that's it. There you go.